Nico Marino was about to get lucky. At work, too. He washed his grease-covered hands in the sink in the back of the auto repair shop and considered if maybe he should leave a little dirt behind. The red-haired beauty his stepbrother Luke was sending his way was a rich Manhattan socialite who wanted a man who got his hands dirty for a living. Another reason she'd wanted to see him at work, in his element, so to speak. She'd seen a picture of him and Luke in front of Nico's prize 1971 Porsche 911E in Luke's Manhattan office. She'd asked Luke to arrange the meeting to indulge her blue-collar sexual fantasy, though she'd couched the request more subtly. Nico was happy to oblige. He dried his hands on a paper towel and headed to his office in the back of the Exotic and Classic Restorations showroom. Nico owned the shop, which consisted of a showroom, lot, and 4-bay garage for the restoration work. Unfortunately, he didn't fully own the shop. He took it over from his former boss, Kevin Mallory, when Kevin retired 4 years ago. Nico paid him a stake up front, but despite saving like crazy, buying out his silent partner was going excruciatingly slow. Nico liked fast in everything: cars, women, making money. He was 32, and it was way past time for him to make something of himself, to be a success. He was always on the hunt for a prize barn find, some undiscovered beauty of an old car to restore and sell for the big bucks. He took off his work shirt, hanging it on a hook on the back of the office door, and sat at his desk in his clean white undershirt. He figured the woman might want dirty hands, but she wouldn't want grease on her fancy designer clothes. He had 20 minutes to kill before she got here, so he went through some of the paperwork cluttering his desk. Only 5 minutes later, the front door of the showroom chimed. He glanced over through the one-way glass window facing the showroom and caught a glimpse of red hair. She was early, but what the hell? He cleared the desk of paperwork and stacked it in a pile. Now he had 2 surfaces to work with, wall or desk, depending on which way things went. He stood and watched the red-haired beauty for a moment. She took off her large, round sunglasses and tucked them into her purse, looking all around the place. She looked younger than Luke had described. Probably had plastic surgery like all the wealthy society women. She wore a dark blue sleeveless dress with yellow flowers that showed off an abundance of curves in all the right places. Her feet were in green spiked heels with a bow across the front. The bow, with its girliness, was a sharp contrast to the spiked heels, which sent a very different message. Intrigued, he made a quick exit from the office and strode across the showroom. As he approached, she looked behind her and then back to him. She was tall for a woman, and, with the heels, they were eye to eye. He offered a hand with his trademark killer smile, part player, part charm. "Hi, I'm Nico." She shook his hand. "Hi." She was playing shy. How cute. "Right this way," he said. He led her to his office and shut the door. "We both know why you're here," he said, before he bent her over his arm and kissed her just like he'd seen in a movie once. She tasted like cherries, and he was unexpectedly greedy for more. The kiss went on, an urgency he hadn't felt in a very long time driving him. She was all softness, hot and sweet. Long moments later, he finally let her back up, breathing hard. Her bright blue eyes were wide. And then she slapped him. Ow! He put a hand to his stinging cheek. "Do that again," she said. He did, this time pressing her curvy body fully against him. Her tongue slid alongside his, which made him crazed. He couldn't stop kissing her, and the urgency to have her had him lowering her over the desk. He reached down and hiked up her dress. She squeaked. He tore his mouth from hers. "What's wrong?" She smoothed her hair. Her cheeks were pink. "If that's how you treat all your customers, I'll shop here more often." Shop? He eased himself off her. "Wait, who are you?"